All right, welcome. So let's say we want to answer this first question, which is to create this matrix M that we can see on the screen. So this matrix, first of all, it has three rows and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So this is a 3 by 5 matrix. And I would like to create this matrix in R. So the command, again, the function that I want to use is the matrix command. And what I want is I want the number of rows to be 3. And I don't need to enter both of these values, but I'm going to enter, and row, not rows, and col is going to be 5 columns. So that's going to set up my dimensions. And then the next thing I need to do is indicate the values that I want to arrange in my matrix. So in this case, I want all of the integers from 2 to 30, and it's going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So I can define that as a vector. I could go 2, and then 4, and then 6, and so on, and type all of these values out. But because this vector has a pattern, I'm going to use the sequence function, and my sequence is going to start at 2. It's going to end at 30. And each time I add another number to my vector, it's going to go up by 2. So this is going to create a vector that starts at 2, ends at 30, and has a step size of 2 each time. So it would go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way up to 30. So this is defining all of these values in here as a vector. And then this is telling me how to arrange those values, what size matrix. And if I run it this way, remember the default is that it first is going to arrange the values down the columns. So this would give me a first column. Well, we can run this. This is not going to give me the proper matrix M because this fills first down column 1, then down column 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this filled it in a different order. What I'd like to do is have the first 5 values in my vector, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, go across the first row. So that option is by row. And I want to set that to true. Again, the default is that it's going to say by row is set to false, and it's going to fill in column 1, and then column 2, and then column 3. But this changes the way that the matrix is filled in by first filling out the first row, then filling out the second row, and then putting the last 5 values in the last row. So this code gives us exactly the matrix M that we were looking for above. It's really important that by the way that I've done it here, that I use the by row equals true option. And if I got rid of the number of columns, that's not going to affect the matrix that I get because it realizes if you want to arrange these 15 values into 3 different rows, then each row would have 15 divided by 3 equals 5 columns. So this gives me the same exact output. But to be really, really clear, it doesn't hurt to indicate both the number of rows and the number of columns in the matrix function. Okay, thank you.